Hey friends, hope you're doing great. We've been busy with so many kids' activities every day after school until the late night, but of course it's for their greater well-being. But that's brought me to what I wanted to talk about today, which is finding a deeper meaning and purpose in the things that we do every day and finding a deeper meaning and purpose in our life. I've struggled many times throughout the year and every year finding a deeper meaning and purpose about what I do every day. And there's goals and then there's purpose. And I was reading a great book by Josh Axe, Dr. Josh Axe. He wrote Think This, Not That. And I was listening to one of his podcasts about having a deeper meaning of purpose in your goal. So in today's culture, we're always talking about having a goal, setting a goal. And but sometimes when we set that goal, we're missing the deeper meaning of purpose for our own life and integrating God's purpose for our life and our goal while achieving or while going after the goal at the same time. Sometimes we feel like our purpose for living is one thing, but our goal is something completely different. And one of my pastors once said, how do you know that your goal or your dream is from God and not something that you've created on your own if you're trying to listen to Him and trying to be in alignment with what God wants for your life? And the answer, he said, was that you'll know your dream is from God if it involves helping people. So if it involves helping people, then you know that your dream was from God. So let's talk about taking your goal and also integrating your life's purpose at the same time so you can feel congruent. Because a lot of the times, sometimes the reason why we struggle to hit our goal is because it doesn't feel congruent with our purpose and values. So let me become a little bit more clear. Your goal might be to make $100,000 this year. And to say, I want to make $100,000 this year is one thing, but in order to attach it to your purpose and what God's dream and goal for you is, it's got to involve a helping people element to it. So if you want to make $100,000 this year, add on to it so that you can help your child get better medicine or help your spouse who's been so stressed out working overtime. Maybe that extra money can help your mother or father who's working into their 90s, and it can help supplement their income in some way. So have a helping people element attached to it. Now, maybe you might have a goal to make $300,000 or $1 million this year, and that would mean that you would have more than enough then to take care of all the bills for you and to take care of the people in your life, your immediate life, your loved ones. Well, then it's got to have a worldly, helping the world element attached to that. For example, I struggled for a long time to go from one level to another level because I'm like, well, all my bills are taken care of. The people that I love, we're extremely grateful to have worked hard to be in that position. So what's going to motivate me to make even more? And someone who is making over $1 million a year said, Liz, you're being selfish if you're going to stop where you're at now. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Going more would be more selfish in my opinion, because I just feel like, how much is enough, right? When is enough is enough? And he said, you're not seeing all the worldly problems that you can contribute to and solve and help that you can financially contribute to. And I'm like, oh my God, God forbid I leave this world and to have only lived for myself. That really hit me hard. And so if you're going to set your goal for a higher amount that is way beyond what you personally need and your family needs, it's got to, say, I want to make $1 million a year so that I can contribute the most I possibly can to the the world problems that hurt my heart when I hear about them, and to be able to support causes that you're passionate about. So when you're trying to get to a bigger goal that you've never been to, or you're super comfortable where you're at right now, how do you get to that? How do you find more meaning and purpose in hitting those higher goals? Would be to attach a worldly element to it as well. At one time, one of my goals was to have a bigger social media presence, or to have, 1,000 followers, or 10,000 followers, but don't have the goal to have 10,000 followers just to have 10,000 followers. That's vain. It's instead make the goal about helping people to help 10,000 people feel their true worth, learn their true worth through the love of God. Would be a better goal with more purpose and meaning to that goal, instead of just saying have 10,000 followers on social media. So anyway, I love you. Just wanted to share my thoughts today. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to put maybe into the comments a goal that you have, but then attach the words "so that" to it. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I know I keep trying to say goodbye, but until next time.